We'll get started in just a minute or two. I guess, all right, we'll go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm going to call this meeting to order of Charlottesville Redevelopment and Housing Authority Board of Commissioners work session. Can I get a roll call, please?
Commissioner Rosenbluth?
Here.
Commissioner O'Rourke?
Here.
Commissioner Payne?
Here.
Commissioner Hicks?
We see you.
Oh,
Okay, we will have a moment of silence. Okay, and then before I open it up for public comment and FAR comment, just a reminder on our guidelines. We ask that each speaker state your name, address, and topic to be presented before making comments. You will be limited to a maximum of 3 minutes and include no profane language. And you can only address the board once per meeting. FAR, I believe, is our exception to that. And then we will refer any questions to appropriate staff members. So just a reminder there. I will now open it up to any public comments. FAR comments?
I kind of wanted to by next week, but we're not there. We will
Oh, okay. Okay.
be.
Do I need to wait for Javier to get here to move to closed session
Do you need to do roll call?
before he goes to it? Okay, well, I thought we might have more comments, so now we'll just pause to wait for Javier to get here, and then I will read the closed session stuff.
We have one person attending virtually, but they don't have a hand up.
Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to be thoughtful about everybody's time. And we need everybody. We need him to be here to vote on the annual plan, so, okay.
Hey, Delphine, with Commissioner Hicks being here but virtual, could we still vote on the annual plan? Because there's 4 members.
Yes, you can because you have a remote attendance policy.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Awesome.
Sure.
All right, then would you like to go ahead and proceed with the annual plan portion? Kathleen, thank you.
Great. We were fortunate enough to get a response from FAR last night, so I wasn't in the initial presentation, so I gave everybody a copy of that, and I'm also just gonna, for the members of the public, I've just got an updated copy of the presentation I'm doing where I put in the FAR letter, and just some copies of the FAR letter and CRHA response as well. Can everyone see that all right?
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
Great. Well, welcome. I'm Kathleen Glenn Matthews. I'm the Deputy Executive Director for the Housing Authority. And one of the things I work with, in addition to resident services, is our annual plan. We have an annual plan draft that we're bringing to the board tonight in hopes that they will approve it via resolution. I just have a pretty quick presentation I wanted to go over with everyone. I'm going to repeat this a few times during the presentation, But if there's someone who is watching this, or they know of someone who needs assistance with translation, that could be reading it aloud or other languages, to please reach out to me, and I have my contact information here, and I'm very happy to set up a time to go to them or have them come to me, and we can set up translation services of whatever nature they need. This is just a quick overview of the process. We started in August, and I was able to meet with the executive director of FAR and start talking about what the process would look like this year. We started having planning meetings in September, inviting the resident advisory board and other staff were reached out to as well. We, at that point, we were talking about what meeting rollout would look like. We were able to post the annual plan on October 24th, which was really exciting this year. We had everything in place a little bit early, but the main reason for that was just that there were very few changes this year to the annual plan. The Housing Authority is in the midst of redevelopment, so there were not a lot of changes that were in the plan this year. We had public meetings throughout November, and something I was invited to do this year that I'm hoping will become something we do every year was to do an overview with the FAR interns, and I found that incredibly helpful and had really good questions, and I'm hoping it can become something we do every year, maybe even earlier in the process. We had a public hearing last night at West Haven. We had 3 children attend it that were part of the beautification at West Haven, and they had given me some ideas before the meeting of, you know, what we might do next year, and it did involve pizza, but we're looking into some ideas for next year with that. And then tonight, we are having the meeting and asking the board to approve via resolution the plan. And then I'm looking at getting it submitted to HUD by January 12th, and I'll be doing that on a portal. Just going to go over a couple of the changes and amendments that happened, all of which were just adding documents that we had space savers for. So if you are interested in seeing the annual plan or any other older plans, you can go to our website, which is cvillerha.com. We have a pop-up right now. We just got a donation from the American Heart Association of blood pressure cuffs of all sizes, and we're rolling out a program for that, so you'll see that when you first enter the page. But if you go to our website and you go to About and Key Documents, you'll be able to see the amended versions of the annual plan as we've added the public meetings. I did one today as soon as I got the RAB letter, and I did one yesterday before the hearing just with the public meeting comments. You can see the initial draft that was posted. And you can also see previous year's plans as well as our 5-year plan. And we're gradually working on getting the plan translated into 7 languages. And our translators have been working really hard on this, so we're hoping those will be up here shortly. All right. And then, let's back up. All right. So these are the edits that have occurred since the plan was originally posted October 24th. I added notes for public meetings yesterday and as well as today. We had some really tremendous feedback from FAR interns. They spent a lot of time with the annual plan, and our executive director responded to the written comments that are now part of the document, as well as comments that came to the hearing, and he responded in person, and those notes were also put in the document. This form itself that I'm showing you right now on the screen, the update form, it keeps getting put in as we update it, so this is kind of a living form. It'll get one final update once we hopefully have this approved tonight and have all the documents attached. Everything in a blue color is going to be added after tonight. Hopefully, we have documents that need to be signed by our executive director as well as our board chair. So once I have all these documents, I'll be adding them to the annual plan itself and replacing the ones that are there right now that are unsigned. So but I wanted to make everyone aware that these amendments will occur. We had a small change. We were asked by the city just to add a sentence just around showing our consistency with the local consolidated plan. They asked us to say that we were focusing on goals such as encouraging homeownership opportunities and preserving affordable housing in the city of Charlottesville. And Mr. Sales didn't see any problem with that because those are also our goals. So we made that change. And since the city manager was out of town, the deputy city manager, James Freese, was able to sign for us. So we now have that also added to the annual plan. I was going to just pause for just a moment and see, did FAR want to talk about your feedback at this point, or did you want to wait to the end? Okay. All right. We got the letter from the RAB last night, and we also were able to get Mr. Sales to give feedback to that and get it back to them this afternoon. And I've given copies of that, and there's also copies up front for anyone who wasn't here when we first talked about it. We tried to make sure that every question was answered on that. A lot of questions around redevelopment. We note there was, it's all addressed in the letter, and we just really encourage everyone to look at it. And Mr. Sales is also available online if anyone has questions about that. We also talked about some of this last night in response to the feedback we had from the FAR interns, which was really detailed, and we were able to go into some of that. One of the things we talked about was the new youth program that we have through the Firearm Violence Intervention Program. There was just some feedback about how this can also be part of, our economic opportunity programs that we're trying to do around workforce. And I was really excited to see that feedback myself. And I responded to this section because we really want to apply for a youth build grant and partner with KTEC and work with FAR and residents to look at how youth who are still in school can start getting on career paths around the trades, and how we can have on-site opportunities for that with redevelopment. The youth build grant is through the Department of Labor, and it has not been posted yet. Our grants coordinator and I check the site every week, so we're really hoping it's going to be posted soon. But we're keeping our eye out for that, and we just think there's a lot of opportunities there. I will keep moving along. Is there any questions?
For the youth build grant, that's something that the CRHA can apply for now. It doesn't need to be a nonprofit.
Yes.
Okay.
And but we just have to wait for it to get posted. Every indication I've had talking to different federal staff has been that workforce programs are supported, and so it should come. So we're keeping our eye out. It usually shows up in November, so we've been eagerly checking, hoping soon that it will be there.
Great.
We just see a lot of opportunity for partnership there for youth. Any other questions?
No, thank you very much, Ken. Well, unless Michael has a question.
Not really a question. I mean, you talked about this a little bit, but would just note in reading through the feedback from FAR. Some of the things that jumped out to me is, as you mentioned, like a lot of concerns around information with redevelopment and being able to get that information out to as many people as possible and break down changes that are expected or coming, as well as some of the concerns around changes in how people's rent may be calculated and being able to provide information to help residents understand if any changes may occur, and also issues that were referenced in terms of property, property maintenance and property managers at sites. And I think connected to all that, the concern that was raised in their comments around feeling like for projects that are further underway, that there's perhaps some residents who feel less engaged in a desire for kind of still having them proactively involved in, a resident-led process, even after the projects have broke ground and are underway. So I would just note, I think that those jumped out to me as some of the biggest points of feedback. And at least as I interpret them, it sounds like at least one of the things that's still needed is to be able to provide the staff capacity and resident services and on-site property management to kind of deal with some of those concerns, at least as that's how I read them, as a lot of them are kind of, that's kind of the foundation of addressing those concerns.
Yeah, and I would agree with that. I know we are going to be rolling out some more education programs that will involve our staff as well. Around the lease, some of that will be falling under resident services, but some will also be done in partnership with property management with our eviction diversion program. We're really wanting to do some clinics, and we're just trying to find some partnership for that.
I'm also curious, some of the things that I'm seeing in this response, which is really helpful, so thanks to you and John for doing that, is some of these kind of things that have been modified or should receive notices, new notices or new communication, and I'm assuming that there will be a little bit more explicit kind of information around that for residents. Obviously the step-by-step thing doesn't have to be here, but I think it should be available to residents so that there's just a really clear written place where they can kind of figure out oh, okay, this is the step-by-step process.
And I think, were you trying to talk, John? I just saw you pop up.
Yes, sorry. How's everyone doing this afternoon, this evening? Yes, I 100% agree with that. A better job will be done on that. There was a slip in under Section 4, you'll see that talks about a good neighbor policy.
Yeah.
It's implemented. I didn't know about that. And so, yes, that is something, any policy will come to the board before implementation. And so that was something that got through a couple of years ago, and the property managers that are there just continue using it. It was only utilized at South First Street. And I don't know if it was because it was when the project became a low-income housing tax shelter property, that document was added. But we are all on the same page at the agency that that is not a policy that is enacted. And so that will not happen. I will also add that any changes along with HOTMA changes, we'll work with FAR. And so when I got here in 2020, FAR and CRHA worked hand in hand to rewrite the admin plan in ACUP. And so we would do the same exact thing when we are rewriting those two documents to incorporate the HOTMA changes. It will be a hand-in-hand exercise, chapter by chapter, with FAR to make sure we're all on the same page.
Thanks, John. That's super helpful. And thanks to the FAR team for calling that to people's attention.
And again, I would just note, I think, in the comments, we received from FAR, I think, are helpful. And, I hope we're able to continue to proactively work with FAR and try to build the best working relationship we can have, because I think there's an important role for them to be that advocacy group that is going to be questioning CRHA, and I think that is important, and that we're able to give them responses to questions they have, and would just note again, a lot of these issues, it seems like on-site property management and staff capacity just jump out to me as issues. It is concerning if you have implementation of a policy that the board hasn't approved.
Thanks, Michael. Any other comments or questions for Kathleen?
I just wanted to let you know kind of what happens next. We will be taking everything we get tonight. It'll all get signed. We'll submit it to HUD. And again, I just wanted to say, if you run across anyone who needs assistance accessing this document, please let me know, because we do have the resources to meet with them and assist with that.
Ms. Giles, did you want to speak on behalf of FAR for the annual plan?
Good evening, Latricia Giles, Executive Director of FAR. You said address, Nassau Street? Just wanted to put that out there.
Thank you.
I definitely wanted to come up for a few things. I wanted to, because at least one of the interns is here, I wanted to say thank you to the intern class, because they were very instrumental in getting a lot of the legwork done on this, especially thank you, Ms. Tyrese here, because she spent a lot of time reading that 500 pages and did it with gusto. So thank you for that, and to the full class for their participation. I do want to give thanks to CRHA for giving us, of course, I know within this planning, it's part of it, but actually coming in like Kathleen did, and excuse me, trying to get this process started much earlier. So yes, thank you for allowing us also to run this marathon at the last minute, so I appreciate you. Kathleen was definitely a good instrumental part of helping the RAB getting this process started this year. Our earlier conversation was really instrumental in getting that planning done, but also, like I said, having Kathleen actually come to the class was very beneficial, not only to the class, but I think is a reflection of what the program is actually meant to do, because it also is igniting a spark in the greater community, because they're like, oh, okay. Even from some of the comments of the internship class, they're like, we're learning so much, and now we're able to kind of, if we hear things, it's sparking for us. So them able to be in community and talk to neighbors and do different things to get more interest is part of why we're grateful for this document. And I also wanted to thank CRHA for the responses to our questions. One of the things that I did want to give kudos to from just reading and reviewing was on the good neighbor policy, because I can tell you it's been the bane of my existence, but I appreciate the work that has been able to be done to make sure that there is a better procedure going forward, to make sure that residents have what they need. And yeah, so I thank you also South First Street residents for that work. Also want to say thank you for the commitment of more staff and training, because I think that has been one of the things that we have talked about a lot as well, and having people to understand what's going on to help residents, especially when it does come around rent calculations, because some people really are having misunderstandings on how that works, and sometimes there's errors, and sometimes there's errors that can't even be explained in that time. And so it's just, we're so grateful, and I know that I've been in conversations with Mr. Sales on better ways that both far we can get training with CRHA staff, so being a part of that, so that we're also able to help with helping at least understanding and putting on clinics and trainings that can give better understanding for residents across the board about what their rent is, period, and making sure they're getting the proper statements on time so that they can make the best and most informed decisions about what needs to go. Yes, they know their rent, but when life happens, things happen, people need reminders. So that is one thing. And then I think, let me see, I had a few more things here. We also appreciate the hardships exemption education because that is just something that is really important. I think stated throughout most of my conversation is the keyword education because that's a big part of what we really try to help do. So putting that and getting it out there for residents to know, because we've had several residents come to us that did not even know that that existed as an option. And so making them aware when they have those extreme hardships is critically important to when people are making critical decisions about their livelihoods and what they're trying to do, because we know that a lot of residents are not trying to make it, but let's say for the most extreme of our residents, if they are not making a thing, they're already behind in the 8 ball. So making it more accessible for them to have access to the tools that will help empower them, hopefully, to be more self-sufficient. Because if they have that, then they're not going to possibly be fighting potential eviction if they just had access to a tool of information. So we are grateful that CRHA is going to be providing and helping us. And we are so happy to collaborate and be a willing partner in a lot of those education and training places where we can help people uplift and advocate and organize in to the best of their ability. So we appreciate and will continue to work strong and hard with CRHA to make sure that residents have the best experience in this community that they can, and learn and do all of the things that brings their heart joy in their places where they live and want to thrive. So we appreciate all of the goodness and look forward to, as we're going into 2026, the good that will come out of this great partnership. So thank you to Mr. Sales, thank you to Kathleen and all of CRHA, and thank you to you board, as you also help us to collaborate and make sure we're doing the best for our residents. So thank you all, and we appreciate you.
Thank you, Ms. Goss.
Thank you.
Any additional comments or questions from board members before we move forward? Okay, so I am putting up Resolution 1498. This is a resolution approving the submission of the Charlottesville Redevelopment and Housing Authority proposed annual plan for fiscal year 2026 to 2027. Can I get a motion to approve?
I would move approval of the resolution.
A second?
Second.
Can I get a?
All in favor?
Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
All opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you. I am now going to move for to go into closed session. So let's see. Be it resolved that the Charlottesville Redevelopment and Housing Authority will convene in a closed meeting pursuant to the Virginia Freedom of Information Act as amended to discuss the following matters, which are specifically exempted from public disclosure by the code section referred to below. Personal matters involving the assignment, appointment, promotion, demotion, performance, salaries, or resignation of employees of the authority as authorized by Section 2.2-3711A1 of the Act. Can I get a motion? Everybody left. Thank you. Can I second?
I'll second the motion.
All right. Ms.
All in
Carey?
favor?
Aye.
Yes.
All opposed? Motion passes.
Okay, we will go to closed session. Maria, I forgot where you told me to
That's
go.
okay. Down this hallway right here,
To the right?
to the, you know where the room is, all the way at the end by the other entrance, that conference room right there, the lights are on, the glass.
Okay. Is it the NDS
Yes.
conference room?
Yes.
Hey, Maria, is there any way that Earl could participate on his phone on Zoom? So he can go home and do it, or?
I can create a link and send it to you. And-
No, send it to one of the council
Yeah,
commissioners.
you can send it to me and I'll
Okay.
join from my phone.
All right. Huh?
Does Delphine also need the link?
Sure.
I don't know if she does.
I don't know.
I'm still on the line, but if you send me a different link, I'm happy to use a different link.
We're just going to a different room, Delphine.
Okay, sounds good. I'll look for the email with a new link.
Thank you.
And it's just like Delphine and Earl? Oh, and Bridget.
Oh, was she on one?
No, so she can answer it there and they can,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Send.
There's only one person, Brittany Villarreal, is, a community member, I guess, that's in, but she can see the screen that it's in closed session.
Oh, okay. I'm tired, I should have brought my food.
Yeah, it's just thinking outside.
It's in my backseat too, so that sucks. Hi, I'm waiting for Bridget to join so that I can make her the host.
We can text her.
Oh, okay, thank you. I wasn't able to join directly through the Zoom, so I clicked on the one tab phone number only. But I'm here and I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Is that Earl?
Honestly, it just gets hard to start. I mean, like, I need a break from staring at it. All right, hi.
I'm so tired.
You could run your car real quick if you want.
I just thought about that, but I would want to come back.
Like, you know, I'll wait here. You're running, I'm sure you got time.
I'm so. I'm so mad I left it because now I'm sure it's cold.
Till I got to my house. I was gonna wait till I got to my house.
what? Eat.
Yeah.
That sounds perfect. So what does your son want for Christmas?
Oh my gosh. So his birthday was the 5th.
A Sagittarius? My God.
He wants like, he wants some new cleats, so it might become a combination. He wants to go shopping at Dick's. I just remembered that.
I know.
But I think it's gonna be crazy.
Oh, okay.
But he said he wanted to wait till the break and then we would go.
Oh, good.
And then, so we're gonna go and he's gonna have like get a few things. He would rather that. And then I got him some shoes. I got him some Doc Martens.
Oh, nice.
So they'll be under the tree. Because he has a pair he wears right now that he really
You know-
likes.
I've seen a lot of those in Ross, like not in TJ Maxx, not in Marshalls, but every time we go to Ross, I always see them in there.
I did it like some Cyber Monday
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
So I feel like I got a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
So mad at him because I got my husband a new coffee maker for Christmas because he's obsessed with coffee, and he broke our other one. And, my son, I had during Sundays was bored, so he like took all the big boxes and unwrapped things that came from Amazon while I was at the conference.
Oh, God.
He made this like crazy cat house. It's like it's like
Y'all have a cat?
yeah.
Oh.
He likes to build things. Like, that's why
Oh.
he's in the construction program at K-Tech. But
Oh, cool.
I came
Okay.
home and I was like, you unwrapped it. And so I was like, Merry Christmas.
Oh.
He was in trouble.
Did your husband see it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Your Earl up
That's all. Nothing big, just a present.
When he gets bored, he's like takes scissors and duct tape and cardboard.
So he's very creative. That's awesome.
It's a pretty crazy thing. It like it goes and goes up. The cat loves it.
I was about to say, does the cat use it?
Yeah, because the dogs can't get in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to make it disappear at some point over the holidays. It takes up a lot of room. But there's worse habits.
Did he put it like in the living room or something?
You put it on top of a couch. It's a couch we don't use that much.
Oh, okay.
But it's still taking up the whole couch. It's something we use more of a guest room over.
Oh, okay.
Because it's in the front, like entryway or else.
Did you tell me, correct me if I'm wrong, did you tell me your dad passed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about it, and I thought, like, wait a minute. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
That day sort of crept up on me this year.
Mm-hmm.
So what's wrong with me? And I was like, oh,
I know,
like,
isn't that
I
crazy?
consciously- Yeah.
You think you're okay, but you like something is not right.
Yeah.
How's his wife?
She's alright. She really likes. She's in Florida, and I sent her like some really nice pears.
Oh.
The fancy thing where she's like a fruit. That's one fruit you can't get there very easily.
Oh. Who by herself?
No, her daughter, my stepsister, is there.
Oh, okay.
Yep. We're gonna spend time together this coming summer.
Oh, you all gonna go there?
No, we're all gonna go. We started going to Colonial Beach.
Oh, okay,
Have you
yeah.
ever been there?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice because you ride golf carts everywhere.
Yeah.
It's so much cheaper than the regular beach.
Yeah.
And everyone rents their own little house. So that way
Oh,
everybody
that's
gets
cool.
a
Yes. Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Because when we rent one big beach house, it gets
Yeah.
so this way everybody can rent their own place, and if you don't want to spend money, you can stay with my mom.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Oh
And
my God.
she'll be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is all your siblings?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and then my stepmother and stepsister and go.
Oh, she only has one daughter?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then there's usually just random friends that tag along.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's nice because it's can drive herself, and, it all works out.
That's good. I was a public space worker.
Um, darn. I can see Jamie in the background.
I know, I was gonna say that.
He was there last night too. Yeah, I miss seeing him. I used to see him every day.
I know, that's what I told you. It is so weird. Oh, did you all get your points set up?
No, I didn't. I think Ayana brought hers in.
It was one.
Was it for the office?
John ordered every office
Oh,
one.
is that what it's for?
Or she did order one for me, I have it.
Oh, maybe that's what she was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have it.
Okay.
Yeah. This week's been so busy.
What office do we have that? Is your office
6th Street.
6th Street, 1st Street?
Well, there's two at 6th Street now. Because we have the youth center now at 6th Street. We made one of the units into a youth.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's why, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're slowly outfitting it with furniture from the reuse store.
How do they like you?
I'm good. I think we were working on getting the TV mounted, and then we're gonna roll out a schedule.
Okay. So this is for Bridget and is?
Yeah, Bridget's in there some, because she goes to all the sites.
Oh, okay.
She actually has office hours at picnic tables at Riverside and Nikki, and
Oh,
she just gets to the table, and people, she's coming, and she always
that's so
shows up.
sweet. That's convenient.
Yeah, it's worked out really well.
Mm-hmm.
And then, she's, Charlotte's agreed to let her have a little bit of time over in Crescent Halls too, or
Mhm.
what that is. But she's helping some coverage there.
Mm-hmm.
She's all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And we just finished the surveys, or tomorrow's the last day of surveys.
Oh.
So that's very exciting, and she led that charge.
I never get to see. I see her every now and then. I'm like, oh hey girl, she's hey.
Yeah, she's all over. I didn't know about that good neighbor policy thing either.
What is it?
At First Street, I guess was an insert about them having a good neighbor policy. And, we, it wasn't until I got the letter last night that I looked it up. I didn't know about that.
It's for every side or just First Street?
It's not First Street. I'm glad some light got shone on it so we can take care of it.
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna say, I don't look at a lot of
I
emails.
think he said it's the manager. He's got a friend who needs a job.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know if you're supposed to say that, but, yeah. That's kind of funny.
just kept, yeah, I kept my coat on.
It's like a shock to heat. Doesn't it feel like that?
I feel the same.
Maybe I'm just getting tired.
Yeah,
I get cold enough.
exactly. Say, look, Brandon was louder. No.
No,
Oh. It looked like he was walking somewhere. Maybe he was going home. Hopefully. Oh, God.
this room.
It is, it's this room.
That's what Kathleen just said.
It's freezing in here.
Nice in the weird, yeah, room we were in, with a window into somebody's office. Alrighty. Okay. So, whereas the authority has convened a closed meeting on this date pursuant to an affirmative recorded vote and in accordance with the provisions of the Virginia Freedom of Information Act, and whereas Section 2.2-3712D of the 1950 Code of Virginia as amended requires a certification by this authority so that such closed meeting was conducted in conformity with Virginia law. Now therefore, upon motion duly made and seconded, wait, we need to make the motion first. Okay, make the motion. Does someone have a motion to resume?
Motion.
No, you don't have to make the motion now, you can make it at the end.
Okay, thank you, Delphine.
You can read the full thing first.
Okay.
No problem.
Now therefore, upon motion duly made and seconded, be it resolved that the authority hereby certifies that to the best of each commissioner's knowledge, one, only public business matters lawfully exempted from open meeting requirements by Virginia law were heard, discussed, and considered in the closed meeting. And two, only such public business matters as were identified in the motion convening the closed meeting were heard, discussed, or considered by the authority. Can I get a motion to close the closed meeting?
Motion.
Thank you, Earl. Second?
Second.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yes.
Yes.
All opposed?
Okay, that concludes our meeting agenda for this evening. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Thanks, Earl. A second?
I'll second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yes.
All opposed?
All right, thank you, everybody.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you, good night.
Good night.
Please.
Appraisal forms.
Goodness gracious.
And Javi, I sent you, like, it's hard to say, my schedule, because it's just, yours is probably the same, just like meetings all day.
Yeah.
It's hard to predict a day. If you want to meet in person, it would have to be well, it would, even if you didn't, it would be ideal to be a Monday, Thursday, or Friday for me. Yeah. And Wednesdays, and so it's just harder.
Is this your pen?
Mondays are good.